Okay, welcome everyone to the final 8 Tribal Council for Trinity Survivor, past and present. We're sitting here with a full house once again, and sitting here with immunity tonight, guaranteed a spot in the final 7, is Nick. So,
Yeah.
Nick, coming back to one tribe after the double, what was it like when you first got back?
I wish I could remember. It feels like my fan just fell. It was kind of quiet at first, I feel. I don't remember really having any conversations at first. It was more of just like, hey, welcome back, blah blah blah, the classic there's a school break or something and everyone's back reconvening. Yeah. It was quiet at first. That was your question, right? How it was initially?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Pietro, as the day went along, did things get more and more chaotic as they have tended to do this season?
Yeah, I think every single vote, it is gonna get chaotic at a point. If it has not get chaotic, it's gonna get a minute before tribal, an hour before tribal. It's always getting chaotic, and this vote was no different. It is definitely a chaotic vote, and I have no idea what's really gonna happen. I hope I know, but I don't know.
So, X, is this a cast of people who wait till the last couple hours to really get things rolling?
Yes, it is. It's everyone spends all day, what do you want to do? This is maybe what I'm okay doing. Last 2 hours. This person thinks so.
Now, why do you think this tribe is like that?
Huh?
Why do you think this tribe is like that?
Because no one wants to say a name. Because if that person's name that you threw out finds out, your ass is probably getting votes at that point. So it's hard because everyone doesn't want to say names, but then
not everyone.
Well, Jay, what are you insinuating with this? Are there people here?
I'm not going to lie. I straight up told the person who I'm voting that I was voting them. So you can't say everybody is not afraid to say a name. I'll say a name. But the thing is I need people to talk to me to say a name. So, whatever.
Would you care to share with the audience what that name is?
Pietro.
So, Pietro, your name's already being thrown around. So, what do you do about that?
I don't know, every single round, I just Jay's throwing my name. But yeah, I just gotta hope that I can trust the people who have my back, and I can hopefully be safe this road.
Every single round.
That's what I've been told. I've been told that you're always telling everyone I'm a sketchy player and that I should leave.
Well, Jay, if we look back for a second, I know that you two had a bit of history in this series back in.
No, I don't believe we did. Actually, I don't.
I know you two weren't exactly the greatest of friends in New Beginnings.
Yes, and then we played other games together, and I actually worked with him. But the thing is I'm not looking at other games we played. Let's be real. Me and Pietro are on different sides right now. There's no point of trying to be we're not in factions, we're not in groups. We are. Cut the bullshit. But, would I have wanted to work with, did I want to work with Pietro when the game first started? Yes. But things don't roll out like that sometimes. So, at this point, I just have to look at what do I think will get people to just fucking talk to me. And when I'm being told that Pietro's with these people, then maybe if I get rid of Pietro, these people will come talk to me.
So, Caleb, how deep are the layers of the bonds and relationships and factions on this tribe?
There's a lot, because I do think there are obvious sides in the house, but it's not as clean cut as that. I've had multiple conversations with people today, and the conversations aren't necessarily who do you want to target, it's who do you not want to target. Because you might not be on the same side as somebody, but it's still not somebody that you're willing to vote out just yet. And it's making this game really, really complicated and in just so many ways because, yes, there are two sides, but there's a lot of intermingling relationships between the two.
Nikita, your camera fell over.
We know.
It was time for your question anyway, so feel free to make your entrance now.
So sorry, what was that?
It's time for your question anyway, so make your entrance.
Okay. Well, it's kind of ruined now, but okay. Just humor me. Okay, one second. Okay. Ask the question.
It's upside down.
Upside down, baby.
We'll fix it when we'll get it.
Okay.
Okay. So, as I think it was Caleb was just saying, people were more so discussing who not to vote out than who to vote out. So, with the relationships being as deep as they are and people having to search for who would you be willing to vote out? Let's eliminate this person, this person, this person. How do you decide on a target with everyone having certain people that they don't want to vote out this late in the game?
Oh my goodness, have we started? I have no idea. In honor of top 8, I've decided to wear purple for jam sport, and not just that, I've also got my gym shorts to play some basketball. Ding!
Camera right side up, Nikita.
Oh, right. Okay. So your question was, how do you decide on a target?
With all of these people talking about, I don't want to vote this person or this person, how do you narrow it down and figure out your target?
Listen, for me, I understand that, I feel like most people in this game have created such strong friendships with everyone that it is really a hard decision because you don't want to break a friendship. For me, it's kind of the opposite case, where I feel like if I could write down every single name on the piece of paper and get them out quadruple times 2 elimination, I would do it, period. But I can't do that. No, I can't. And so for me, it's not so much that any one person is such a gleaming, beautiful, I could never do you under any circumstance person. For me, for deciding my target, what goes into it is, honestly, what do I feel for myself in the game? How do I feel the other peoples will react to it? And because everyone talks to each other, is it a decision that I would be able to defend if need be? And if one person checks all 3 of those boxes, then I feel like that's what I go with. And it may not be the same person each week, but if you check all 3 of those boxes, regardless of the past, this is the present, and we're looking to take it to the future. So that's how I make my decision. Thank you.
Okay, so Jake, does such a thing as an easy vote exist anymore, or with all the layers in this game, is that concept out the window?
It doesn't. We can sit here all day and say that it does, but the fact that we're all so intertwined into one big knot, no matter who we vote out as presumably easy, there's going to be backlash. The rope's going to get caught somewhere else. It's not going to be a clean breakaway at all at this point, and there really wasn't at Final 13. There wasn't it, and there isn't now. So it's just where you can untie a knot that isn't going to make 3 more knots, if that makes sense.
So is the word of the day today not?
The word of today is fucking dash madness. One word. That's the word today. Yeah.
So, Chris, would you care to expand on this, as Jake so eloquently put it, fucking madness?
Fucking dash madness is actually the perfect hyphenated word for what transpired today.
Okay, so would you like to take us through?
I would love to, Julian. I would love to. From what we thought was going to be a quote unquote, sorry, I'm doing my hair in the process, easy vote, turned into my name being thrown out, Jake's name being thrown out, Pietro's name thrown out, everybody and their fucking mom's name getting thrown out. It was maddening. Like literally, like it was maddening. So unfortunately, you set this simple vote, so to speak, and you're trying to get it on when the talk and
Chris died.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was just me or not. I know Jay also being like,
So yeah, Chris is currently frozen.
Maybe
That-
not.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but okay.
Well, yeah, neither do we, Chris, because your internet just cut out. We didn't hear a damn thing you just said.
Yeah, can you
Okay, well, pretty much I was saying madness is the wonderful word to describe it. Everyone's name got thrown out literally last second, and if I could tell you who's going home, but I don't know who.
So, Caleb, would you say there is some sort of plan tonight, or is everything still up in the air right now?
I mean, I think there is a plan, but with one plan can be 4 other plans. I mean, I think each of us has our own individual plan of not only how we want tonight to go, but the whole season. And I mean, not all of us can go with the plan that we want. Some of us can. It just depends. And I think there is a plan. Am I a part of that plan? I have no idea.
So, Nick, how do you ensure that your plan is the one that goes through tonight as opposed to the 7 other people's plans? Or are there aligning at this point?
I really don't think there is a way to ensure it until after the vote. I think it's kind of a like putting your eggs in the basket and hoping they don't like crack or whatever. Like I can like tell like 6 people, 5 people, 4 people, however many people in this tribe to vote a certain person. But like, what am I going to do? Like threaten them, hold them hostage? Like I can't really like be like, you vote this person. I have to just go with like, I trust you. Hopefully you trust me. Like let's reciprocate it. Do this round. Like there really isn't a way to ensure it, because if there's a way to ensure it, I would have wanted to discover that method by now. But I don't know, you just kind of have to stick with trust, and if trust fails, pray and have faith. Like there's really nothing you can do.
Okay. So I haven't mentioned this a whole lot this season, but since Josh is early on, we haven't heard any mention whatsoever of idols or powers or anything like that. X, do you think there's a chance that they're out of the game entirely by this point?
I think there's always a chance that idols are out of the game. But I think there's a even more chance that they're still in the game, and that maybe someone who's in a good spot found it and just isn't in danger. I think it's something everyone's considering, but I think people are willing to just kind of take a risk and hope that whoever they're voting doesn't have it, that it doesn't end their game. But I don't know. I haven't focused on them as much personally. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to because whatever it is, whatever's out there will be played when it's played, and I'll just have to hope that I'm here to, adapt my game to it, or I'll, So I don't know. That's my answer.
Okay. Nikita, what do you think this vote is going to say about where this tribe is moving forward?
What do I think it's going to say? Honestly, at this point, I do think any of the 8 people who would be eliminated tonight if they were to go, it would say something different, you know? I feel like if Melissa got eliminated, that would be a completely different path. Whereas if Johnny was eliminated, it'd be a completely different path, you know? I feel like no matter who goes home tonight, it is going to be pretty impactful. And whoever it is, it's going to be felt, you know? What will it be? I don't know. Because currently there are 7 different, you know, messages that could be sent tonight. I don't have the dictionary. I'm sorry.
So what you're saying is the path is going to branch out after tonight.
I think so. Well, I know that's kind of a corny cliche answer, but honestly, I do think whoever goes home tonight, this is going to be it's going to be pretty big. Will next week be as big? Probably. But like at this point, this is the top 8, you know? This is Survivor. Trinity Survivor past and present season 6, you know? Every move is against the clock. Every move beats the clock. There we go. Ding!
So, Jake, every season there's kind of one tribal that really like defines the end game or pushes the game into what one could consider the end game. Do you think that's what we're being set up for tonight with how everything's been playing down?
You know, I think that's hard to tell. Do I think this vote has its issues? Yes. But do I think the next vote and the next vote and the next vote will have even more implications and issues? Yes. So it's really hard to tell how what's going to shake out and what vote's going to be like the penultimate vote. It could be this one. I don't think it is. But then again, it's Survivor. I could be wrong.
Okay. Keaton, Z, do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, go on. So last time I asked you all if you sort of had a final 3 in mind, and for those who did, if they thought it was a realistic thing. I'm not going to ask the same question again because that's boring, but having had your sort of mini tribal vote out when you were split into 5s, seeing who went from the other tribal, you've all advanced 2 spaces. How many of you feel that your game was improved, and how many feel that it was worsened by what happened with the double tribal? Give me a thumbs up or down.
Thumbs up if it was improved, thumbs down if it was disproved. Middle if you don't know what the fuck just happened. We're seeing no negative.
Okay. Cool.
Pietro, you're one of the people that said it did neither for you. Why exactly was that?
Well, I just feel like I was not sure if I could trust the 2 people who went home. So I don't think that them going home really affected my game that much.
And then Nick, correct me if I'm wrong. You were one of the people that said it was good for you, yeah?
Me?
Yeah. Did you say it was? Yeah. Same thing to you. Why was that for you?
I just didn't trust them. I didn't expect myself. If I wasn't working with them at the early merge, I don't see myself working with them at the mid or the late merge. So I kind of was just like 2 for 1 special. I guess if they leave, that kind of helps.
Rar.
Did you just say rar?
Rawr.
Yes, I did. And what about it?
Now, I'll open up the floor for you guys. Is there anything you want to say before we get into the votes?
Is this when we do breakout rooms?
You can if you want to.
I would like to do one.
All right, name off the people.
Well, oh wait, can they say no if they don't want to do it? Can they say no?
They can if they want to.
Okay, well, I want to do one with Jake. Want to be alone with me?
Yeah, we can go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And Keaton's being sent over there with.
I'd just like to point out that I think it helped all of our games. We all went from final 10 to final 8. That's not helping the team. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I guess the question should have been from Z, is it helping your long-term game or is it hurting your long-term game? Because obviously helped all of our short-term games.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jay, what do you think the implications are of Nikita calling Jake into a breakout room?
Knowing Nikita, it could be anything. So I'm not even gonna attempt to get into Nikita's mindset.
Would anyone else like to set one up?
Eerie silence descends across the room.
Caleb, it's getting late into the game. This is where things
You know
get
what?
down to
I'll
the
set
wire.
one up.
So,
Can I set one up, Julian?
sure.
I want to talk to Caleb.
To Caleb. Okay. How do I? Why can't I create another room?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to sit here.
This is crazy.
Oh my god, it's my first breakout room.
It's a very big accomplishment in the game of Survivor.
Wait, I was trying to avoid these.
I sent them a message to be created.
Oh, can you only do one at a time?
No, you can do multiple.
It just didn't let me open multiple right now.
Yes.
Here.
I don't know if I should be worried that I'm not going to a breakout room.
I feel like everybody know this is my third time changing my hairstyle this time. Don't stress me out.
So raise your hand if you feel like you could be in danger of going home tonight.
Kidding.
Even Nick for a hot second.
It's what you call it, reflex.
Jay, your hand stayed down that entire time. Are you?
I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
Raise your hand if you feel like you could be in danger of going home.
Oh, my bad.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Yep. Another
Oh.
one was I'll send Z over to this one with Jay and I think it was Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Can I make one too?
Yeah. Why not do two at once? Right?
Anyone else? Who else wants to go?
Pietro wants to go.
Oh.
Pietro with who?
With X.
Okay, throw me in
Oh,
there.
Pietro and X.
Me?
Okay.
Oh,
You.
X is
The
going
I'm
other
in one.
for the three.
I'm included.
Pietro's going to three. Go ahead.
Love the
Everyone's
breakout room.
breaking off all at once to start whispering to each other.
Come on, whisper.
Chris is one of the only people who hasn't been pulled aside yet. What do you think this is saying? What do you think's going on?
That I'm
behind
getting
the scenes?
Andrea Belke, Karishma Patel, Candace Woodcock, Cody, 8th place, baby.
Do you want to be pulled to the side?
I mean, are you want to pull me to the side, baby?
We can talk.
Let's do it.
Ew, let's go.
That interaction felt a little too intimate for me.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, wait, we can't go right now, but
I think that means I'm the only one who hasn't been pulled aside if Chris and Nikita go.
well, when people come back, I think this is a great opportunity. I said every tribal since this has been introduced, I want to pull at least one person to the side.
When one ends, I'll just throw you two in that room with the host that comes back.
No, throw us in midway. I want to have
No.
some gossip to share.
No.
Oh, so where?
Wait, who just went with Caleb?
Jay.
Jay.
Okay.
I'm sure they're having the time of their lives. I will say, though, I did not expect Jay and Pietro to just openly point their guns at each other tonight. I didn't. But snatch and chain, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we've got Chris and Nikita. No.
Yay!
Yeah, was it Chris and Nikita?
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
baby.
Yes, it was. Okay. You're going to.
Fourth time changing my hair, so let's do it.
We're going.
Oh, I took everything off.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna sing for everybody while we wait.
And Pete, and I'll throw you in the one they just went to.
There's another one?
There's another one.
With who?
God.
I'm gonna sing Amazing Grace. So, wait, who's all here, y'all?
Who's not
I'm
here?
here.
Who's not here?
Me,
It
Caleb.
looks like Chris
Yeah.
and Nikita aren't here.
Did somebody else go into a breakout room?
Can I go in a wait? What?
Me and Nikita going on a breakout call with the person. Oh,
No, yeah, that's what I'm asking. I came back and there's like people missing. Did somebody else go in a
Yeah,
breakout
It was
room?
like
so
two
pull
in,
me.
two out.
Yeah, pretty
Can I
much.
go
it
in a
was
breakout
two
room
out.
with Caleb?
What?
Can I go in a breakout room with Caleb?
I'm down.
Pietro, Caleb.
Yeah.
After that, if when there's one open, can I go on one with Jay?
Pietro, is there a way that you can rejoin?
I'm happy people want to talk to me now.
Nah.
Is there a
I
way you
think I
can
can go
rejoin
back
breakout rooms East West?
I think I can go back to mine, and that might help. Bear with.
This is fucking crazy.
Okay, Z, come back and teach me how to do that, please. Okay, Z, can you teach me how to do that?
No, that just sent me into the one that's already there.
Well, what's the button? Because Pietro can just do that.
Well, no, because the other people are in there, is what I mean.
Oh, well, no, but I moved you to 2. I can move you to 3. Pietro's in 3 right now.
How do I go?
I just pressed breakout room, and it said I've been assigned to breakout room 2 and join it. But then I clicked join, and then Keaton was in there with Chris and Nikita.
Yeah, Pietro's got a button that says breakout room down there.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
press
there
it.
is.
What do you have the limit to the breakout rooms?
Well, I only had 2 set up because I've got 2 people helping right now. Okay, so Pietro's over there. I'll send Jake with Pietro, and I'll throw Z back over there. We're having fun tonight, ladies.
Are we really?
Julian, can you let me know when there's a
love
breakout room free?
Yep.
Legs crossed, just chilling.
Wait, was
I
I
feel like
supposed to go on with
Victoria-
Pietro, or was that after?
Who's going next?
I
Me and
thought
Jay.
did Pietro ask me to go on a breakout, or am I making that up?
No,
Yeah,
he
He
did.
did. He said,
Yeah, he
Hey.
said
So, who are you going with?
I was supposed to go with Pietro. I don't know if Jake was supposed to go before me, but I know Pietro asked to go on a breakout room with
yeah,
me.
Pietro said he wanted Caleb, I thought.
Did he? I thought he said Jake.
No, he said
he said
Caleb.
Caleb.
I thought he said me.
Jake
I
is just
heard
on
Caleb.
call like, oh, well, hello.
No, I literally feel like Victoria right now, like an edge of extinction when like everyone's talking and Victoria's like sitting there, like
This is a mess. Shit hit the fan. That's what happened tonight.
or it's just a whole lot of nothing being talked about.
I think it's a whole lot of nothing, and people just confirming that their stuff's safe.
So I think I went to the room I wasn't supposed to be in.
Sorry, Caleb, I'll throw you over there now.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Drama.
Go ahead.
Did you send
That
the invite?
awkward moment when you realize you're not supposed to be in a breakout room with someone.
I said, am I supposed to be?
I'm
Is it-
sorry, I misheard Jake.
Is it breakout room 3? Is that the room I'm
Yep,
assigned?
go ahead.
As me and Jay patiently wait for ours.
Sorry, y'all. I'm out here really
This is
thinking
crazy.
I'm important.
Yeah, production is quaking at the fact that all three of the breakout rooms are being used right now.
Why is Z calling on Skype all of a sudden?
I've been for so long, bro.
Feel free to answer and leave yourself unmuted.
So there's 2 rooms happening right now?
There are.
Nice.
Looks like we need to up the production members.
That's why we brought V on. Because otherwise we would just have me and Keaton.
You know, I got a cat that is willing to help, if you're accepting applications.
Look, if you give me an idol, I'll help you on production.
And at the end of this, one of you's getting voted out.
Look,
Thanks for reminding.
that was such a
Nick, can't be you though.
Yeah, you can't.
Actually, he told me he was going to give me the immunity necklace. He actually said that.
I don't remember saying such thing.
Okay, anyone else, or are we good?
X wants to talk to me.
I do, yes.
Okay, I'll throw J over 3. X, Z, you can rejoin that one. You're both assigned to 3 as well as Z, so go ahead. You hit the button on the bottom that says breakout.
So you'll have a special guest star for Jake.
Oh.
Look at that.
Child, you better not do a special guest star.
Jolie, nothing was sent to me.
The twist is that he gets a vote too, so surprise you.
Iconic.
And on the bottom of your screen X, it says breakout.
Yeah, it's breakout rooms.
You just hit that button. It says you're assigned to room 3. There we go. Anyone else?
Are you an Uber driver? Jake's an Uber driver. That's so fun. Actually, we can still do it. We can still do the room thing.
Do you want to go with someone else?
Just one. This is the last one, it should be.
Okay, names.
Hey, Pietro, want to go off to the side?
Okay, I'll move Pietro over to 2. Keaton, Nin, Pietro, hit the breakout room button.
Oh, well.
You all do know that more than 2 people can go into a breakout room, right?
Yeah, they know. Oh, I am not editing this one down. People need to watch this madness in full. So, Caleb, do you want to talk about what exactly is going on right now?
I wish I knew. I really do. I think that, it already got crazy earlier. There was so much happening earlier, and I think people are just nervous and stressed out and don't know what's happening like I am.
Yeah, I've said a few times that the tribals this season weren't quite doing the madness justice, so I think I'm just going to leave this one full length.
How pleasant of you.
Like, the Josh one I edited down from 51 minutes to 26. This one I think I'm going to let live raw. This is probably going to be the longest tribal in series history, and I'm here for it.
Is it really longer? This doesn't feel as long as the Josh vote question mark.
Well, no, I mean after, like, well, Okay, the Josh one was 51 minutes before editing, but like it got
Oh.
edited down to 20 takes. Like,
Did you cut all the Bodhi content? Because that's kind of fucked up.
I put in like a black screen saying that we went to see Bodhi in order.
Mm-hmm. Poor kid. Should have gave him justice.
Okay, everyone is filing back in all at once.
Back in the house.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna ask at least one question because you can't just have 17 breakout rooms and then not have something be questioned about that.
Go ahead, Keaton.
So I'm gonna ask it to someone that I don't think was thrown into any. Hey Nick, how do you feel about the breakout rooms going on?
Well, there's only two certainties at this tribal. Well, one certainty. It's not going to be me. Could I be left out of the vote? Maybe, but I don't know. It's not me, so I'm okay sitting here. I have immunity. No one wants to include me this vote. That's fine.
Okay.
That's it.
So with that said, it is at long last time to get to the votes.
Look, we can get to the votes, but I'm fucking. This is a mess.
One at a time, you will be pulled into yet another breakout room. Sure you guys ain't getting tired of those yet.
I'm so tired.
I'm sending Keaton and Z over there now.
Goodbye.
First up tonight, Nick.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
He got his room.
Finally gets to experience a breakout room tonight. All right. If anyone wants to do shout outs, call people out, etc., now's the time to do that.
I want to give a shout out to Napolito, who decided to talk about a blog name in my production chat when I'm trying to ask for advice. So thank you, Napolito, for being focused on a fucking blog name. Love you, though.
I want to give a shout out to Blake and Nick, the cutest couple I ever did see.
Oh.
Featuring Grace Yonsei. She's visiting.
Yep. Hope you three are enjoying yourselves.
Shout out to Connor and Jabbar and Connor's mom, Angel.
Rest and recover.
No, she doesn't need to recover. She was robbed, so she doesn't need to recover. She needs her money back is what she needs.
To be honest, I still think that tribe could have had their elimination, even though a medevac happened. I do.
Shout out to Premier Squad. Okay, next up is Pietro.
It's always hard leaving the call. I never know how. Why, God?
Oh, my laptop is saying not today.
Stay in.
I'm gonna need to plug it in after this. Oh, never mind. Battery life just went up 4 minutes randomly. Okay, Pietro was quick. Next is Jay. Shout out to Z for being awake one night saying, "Hey, can I help?" and then being thrown into this hot mess.
Nice.
Okay, number 4 is Caleb. Shout out to Jake's Uber passenger.
That's so crazy. I always think that's I don't know if he can hear us, but I'm always so scared that that's like the killer jumping into his car.
That's the darkest car I've ever seen.
No, it's the darkest street.
Oh.
The guy can't hear us, can he? That's going to be so awkward if I called him the killer and he can hear me.
Okay, next up is X. Go ahead.
What is Jake going to do when he has to cast his vote? Because, you know, he can't, like, touch the phone while driving. That's illegal.
He was probably one of the ones who sent it before.
Oh, probably. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to break the law.
Okay, next is Chris. Okay, next is Jake.
Child, you better pull over that car. He's not
Get
pulling
the passenger to that.
It's a mess. Car accident. Swerving up and down the highway. Child. Mm-mm.
Maybe he'll just get the passenger to type it.
I'm going to pretend like I did not hear that simple but logical solution, and I'm going to say he crashed his car.
I'm so dead at him actually stopping.
I'll be getting 5 stars tonight.
Last up, Nikita.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Back in the house. Also, let me get this camera up on a different angle. The reason why it fell over was because I had it balanced on my doorknob, and my dad like opened the door and was like, "Can you turn that down? It's a little too loud." And I was like, well, I was full on in the closet, not sure what was popping, but hey, we're doing it now.
Okay. I have. Let me get on camera.
Julian, did you see the thing I said?
I did. Okay. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Okay. I'll read the vote. First vote. Nikita. Pietro. Nikita. Two votes Nikita, one vote Pietro. Chris. Chris. Two votes Chris, two votes Nikita, one vote Pietro. Nikita. And the sixth member of the jury. Nikita.
Oh, fine. Well, oh, did I get the last balloons? This has been a lovely journey, and I wish each and every single one of you the best. Look at your hair. Look at it. Oh. And here's the thing. Although the night angel may be flying off today, I will see every one of you in court to play some basketball.
All right. Thank you, Nikita.
Bye.
Bye, Nikita.
It's time for you to go.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, y'all. See you around. Actually,
And stay out.
Never know what he had to say, Karen. Another interesting round, another interesting tribal council, many breakout room sessions, and a pretty widespread vote from the sound of things. So, 7 of you remain, and if tonight is any indication, it's going to be a long ride to the finish.